Hello everybody, and welcome to Find Out What's in Pelenta's Forest. Grab yourself a glass of water or a cup of tea and spend the next few minutes with me. And like I always tell you, what do I always say? I don't know. Don't believe everything you hear. Check your facts, do your own research. What that means is, don't be an armchair warrior, check your facts, and don't believe everything that I say. Don't you want to know what my butterflies are saying? I think I want to know. Don't you want to know what my butterflies are talking? What? Did you just say something to me? I don't know. It's like everything in my little pyramid here is talking. Everything is talking to me. Do you hear it? Do you hear what they're saying? What? Do you hear what they're saying? What? 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 I just get on camera to act like a fool. And if you're watching me, you're crazy too. I got news to talk about. Yes, I got news, everybody. Big news. And I want to start talking about Tesla right off the bat. Remember all the drama with Tesla and I am Pelenta, and this is my forest. I forgot to say that. Anyway, you guys know my little speech by now. But anyway, seriously, check this out. All the drama with Tesla and his autopilot with his vehicle and all this drama about the chassis and the rust. Remember I talked to you guys about that? Well, anyway, today, Tesla's autopilot actually saved somebody's life. Yes. This is a cool story, my people. This man was driving and he had an emergency medical situation on his hands. He had a pulmonary embolism. He was in so much pain, he could not continue to drive. So guess what he did? He put his fancy little Tesla vehicle on autopilot. And guess what his fancy little Tesla vehicle did? It drove him to the hospital, and it saved his life. So, you Tesla naysayers, put a sock in it. Because what Tesla is doing is good for the environment. And the fact of the matter is, you crazy, greedy people, and you know who I'm talking about, you want to just keep on jacking up the planet with your fracking and your oil drilling and all that garbage when you know good and dang well things can be easy. Yes, they can. So, moving right along, Monsanto, my favorite people. Check this out. Remember when Bear offered them $62 billion in cash and my eyes went sideways? And Monsanto had the nerve to say, oh, no, maybe if they'd up the offer a little, we'd think about it. And then what did I say? I would twist my feathers for $62 billion. Did they want 63? Well, listen to this. Monsanto rejects second Bear offer. Monsanto rejected a second and richer takeover bid from Bayer. The German drug and chemicals company last week boosted its offer from $62 billion to $65 billion. The Monsanto company, the United States maker of genetically modified crop seeds, called the revised offer an quit. Are you crazy? $65 billion? Well, tell you what, Monsanto, you guys know how I feel about Monsanto. And Monsanto needs to be out of business. If there is any good in Monsanto, send me an email, please. Explain to me your side of the story and educate me on the goodness in Monsanto, because my brown eyes just don't see it. Moving right along. Now, you know when you're driving your car and you run a stop sign or you do something crazy and then you have to go to traffic school. Well, now there is something new. Should rule-breaking cyclists be sent to bike traffic school? Now, what do you think about that? Because bicyclists ticketed for unsafe riding should be allowed to attend bike trafficking school just like everybody else. So what do you think about that? Do you think that when people riding their bikes cut you off and almost make you get into an accident, should they get a ticket like everybody else? And should they go to traffic school just like the rest of us jerks that don't know how to drive on the road? Just asking a question. Let me know what you think about that. And let's see. Oh, listen to this story. Check this out. Official. A nanny was treated like a slave. Yes, Lord, yes. Here it says a Minnesota woman is charged with beating and starving a woman she brought from China to work as a nanny. And instead of working her as a nanny, she held her in a state of slavery, or in other words, an indentured servitude. This is horrible. Now, Lily Huang, age 35, of Woodbury, is charged with 5 felony counts, including labor trafficking, false imprisonment, and assault. Now, the 58-year-old woman arrived from China in the U.S. late March on a visa, and she was allegedly forced to work 18 hours a day doing childcare, cooking, and God knows what else. And guess how much she was getting paid? Man, I'm not even going to cross my eyes, and I'm not even going to look at the camera because I'm going to go crazy. She was getting paid $1.80 a day. You can't even smoke a cigarette for $1.80 a day. Are you kidding me? $1.80 a day. It's crazy. All right. Well, if you guys are watching the Olympics, you know that Russia, Vladimir Putin, his head is probably spinning around and turning backwards right now because all his people, they want to kick their little Russian booties out of the Olympics because they just have massive, massive, massive doping scandals right now. And if you can see this picture, hold on a minute. This is Richard McLaren. He wraps up after presenting his report on Russian doping. Look it. Can you see his face? He looks absolutely disgusted. Kind of reminds me of James Comey's face when he kept getting asked about Hillary Clinton scandals. We don't talk about politics on this show, but when he asked, what do you have to do to get in trouble mishandling classified documents? And what did he say? Well, you have to mishandle them and then get caught. Something stupid like that, he said. Anyway, yeah, that's just crazy. So let's see. What else? I'll save that funny piece for last. What else do I have to tell you about here? Let's see. Well, Manuel Noriega is to have surgery. He's got a tumor on his medulla oblongata. I'm kidding. He has a brain tumor. So, Noriega, imprisoned former Panamanian strongman Manuel Noriega is scheduled to have a benign brain tumor surgically removed. Noriega's doctors say that he's going to have this surgery, and he's 82 now, and he should have the tumor removed and be fine. But you know how they just accidentally do stuff and you're not fine? He's 82 and he's lived a long life. So let's see the outcome of this drama. And last but not least, I'm going to leave you with this. If you have a cow that is in labor, you know what you can do now? You can send a moo text. So if you're a farmer and one of your cows are in labor, you will get a text that says moo. So you will know that your cow is in labor. Yes, you will. And of course, you know how I like to show you beautiful pictures. And this one says, behold our nation's Isle Star attractions. And this picture is from the Florida Keys. It's the National Marine Sanctuary. And it contains the world's third largest barrier reef ecosystem. And the sanctuary, which surrounds the Florida Keys archipelago, protects more than 6,000 species of marine life, which is perfect because you remember I just spent quite a bit of time talking about the coral reefs and how they're good for the planet. You know, it keeps the shores in line. It helps with cancer medicines and other neat, cool stuff. So you can see that picture. That is absolutely beautiful. And like I'm always talking about, saving our planet and doing things that are beneficial and helpful are helpful. Blah! I fired my editor, so I'm just hanging out to dry now. But we need to do things that are going to help benefit our planet and all of the good, wonderful things that are living on our planet. And another cool picture that I'd like to show you. You know, I love horses, so I thought that was pretty cool. You know, we always have the Derby going on here in Sacramento, California, the horse races. Pretty neat. But, you know, I tell you, one way to spend your afternoon, just go out with one of your friends and, you know, just hop on the back of your horse, go for a ride, just chew the fat, kick back with your buddy. That's the way to do it. So on that note, folks, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Go to my website, PelentaArtForest.com. Buy my book, Angels Passing Through. And we're going to get out of here with my favorite tune, One Love. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. And as usual, I am so very, very grateful for everything. And I am grateful for you too. Stay tuned. Many more crazy shows to come. And I will see you next time on Find Out What's in Pelenta's Forest.